Hi everyone, this is Positive Rider Away, and guess what? I'm coming back to you with another guess what? Another dose of vitamin P, and I have no idea why I'm doing this. I guess I'm feeling silly today. Anyway, I'm done being silly. Today I'll be talking about the acceptance of someone not being too fond of you. So if you're interested in this topic, keep on watching, alright? Now, I'm sure that at least once in your life, you came across someone who seemed really cool to hang around, nice, and had an interesting perspective on certain topics, or perhaps you have a relative that you always wanted to get close to. Whether it's a parent, a sibling, or a cousin, you figure, hey, it's been years since we talked, so why don't I just try and reconnect with them? But when you try to connect with a certain person, you may have received a cold shoulder, right? Or the most common approach, people ignored your calls and emails and gave lousy excuses as to why they did not call or email you back. Now, I'm sure that sounds very familiar to some of you who try to contact someone, right? I'm sure a lot of you are nodding your heads right now, right? And in some cases, these people you try and connect with might brush you off by treating you mean or give other types of signals that they just don't want to be bothered with you. It can be very, very discouraging to receive any of these responses, right? From someone, and it's easy to think that you're to blame. But just because some people decide that they don't want to be around you, it doesn't always necessarily mean that there's something wrong with you. Okay? There are many reasons why this may happen. There may be some unresolved issues in your family. People are in different places in their life, or age differences may be considered a huge factor for some people, and many other factors come into play about this. As hard as it may be to accept this, you just can't force something that's meant to be divided. For example, think about oil and water. Now, in science class, I'm sure you remember this. If you get a clear glass cup and pour water and oil into it, you notice that the oil always rises to the top, right? And no matter how long you keep stirring it, you could be stirring that thing for hours and hours and hours and hours. The oil is still not going to mix in fully, sorry, fully with the water. It's always going to remain pretty much mostly at the top. It doesn't mix in fully, right? It's just not meant for both of those elements to be mixed in together. And you can apply that concept to people as well. Maybe it's better to be separate from those people. I can personally, sorry, I don't know why I can't pronounce some words today. What the heck? I can personally say that there have been some relatives that I tried to force a relationship with, only to find out that it just wasn't meant to be. Was I sad about it? Yeah, I was. I'm not gonna lie, I was sad. Am I still sad about it? Mm, to be honest with you, no. I just think of it this way. If it was meant for me to be close to certain people, then God would have allowed that to happen. Those relatives have their own lives and I have mine. If they want to have a relationship with me, then they have to make the first move, and we can decide from there where things go. That is only if I truly, truly, truly feel that you want to get to know me and create this relationship with me and make this relationship strong. But if I get the slightest feeling that you are being phony with me, then I'm not going to deal with you, okay? They're the ones that are missing out, not me. Of course, it took time for me to realize this with the help of my parents. They had to keep talking to me about that over and over again. But I'm older now, and I'm glad that I have been able to move past that and be where I am today. I'm very thankful for that. And that's my best advice to you guys, all of you who are watching this video right now. You have to just back away, and let things happen on their own. If you get a relationship with that person, then that's good. And if it doesn't happen, it's still good. Life goes on. You just can't hold on to that type of pain and still expect to be able to move forward in your life and be successful. You have to understand that you can't make everyone in the world like you. And you have to admit it yourself. You got to admit it, all right? You're not fond of a lot of people you have to deal with on a daily basis, right? I don't even have to ask that. I know that I know this is true. You might try and pretend, but you know who you are. I'm pointing at you. You know who you are. I'm not saying that you hate them. I'm not saying that. But the way that some people act turns anybody off from them, okay? That's just how things are. You still show respect towards them, but you keep a safe distance. Now, I understand that this type of thing takes time to accept, but it's definitely not impossible. Keep expressing your feelings about it to those close to you so they can share advice on how to deal with it, and you have to try and keep a positive mindset about it. Don't let this take away your joy. You deserve to be happy. Remember that you deserve to be happy. Don't forget that, all right? And that concludes this dose of vitamin P. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you know somebody who needs to hear this message, please share this video with them and maybe it'll inspire them. At least I hope it inspires them. I hope this message inspires somebody. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think. And be respectful. And please refrain from profane language, even if it's an abbreviation of words. God bless you all and have a wonderful day. Bye.